Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy.
Valverde! Bernardo Silva. And Cherki. Vinicius Junior. Gehi getting this one clear. O'Reilly. That's good running with the ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That pass has been well intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He shifted it to the flank. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Semenyo. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now the ball in. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Now that's well seen too. No goals as yet. Nouri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Semenyo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Garcia threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Searching pass he's played there. Voila! It's loose, and there's a ring, and there's the shot! He's got away with one there. Rodri. Nuri. More and more pressure on the ball here. Couler. Oh, this takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Now Ruben Diaz. O'Reilly. Marmoush. And it's Valverde. Garcia. Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. Matheus Nunes goes back to front. Valverde. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Marmoush. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Cherki. Now it's Semenyo. Now Semenyo. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Cherki. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. He sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bernardo Silva. And it's O'Reilly. That's an imaginative part. Matheus Nunes. It's Bernardo Silva. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Arda Güler. Garcia. Out to the right. Valverde with the cross. Cherki. Semenyo. And here's the chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fired deep towards the back post. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Alaba. Here's Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rodri. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Semenyo. Spread it left. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Thinks one through. A corner it is then. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Marmouche. Cherki. There's no flag. And a chance! Off the post. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So there's going to be another change here. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Cross goes in there. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending...
And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Foden charging, and the shot! Good ball, has another go! It's run loose, oh, this time surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goulet.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Now it's Nunez. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goulet receives it in a good position here.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ruben Dias. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Rodri. Valverde. Nicely shaped ball. This ended up in no man's land. Nouri. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in...
Here's a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. O'Reilly. Marmouche. Couler. Garcia. That's good running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cherki. Good running, strong and purposeful. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think...
Valverde! They've scored! First blood drawn. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been drilled in. That's really well cleared. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, that's neat. And that's a dangerous ball. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The referee has given a corner. Bernardo Silva with the short one. In towards the back. Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Marmouche. O'Reilly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It could be in here. Semenyo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruben Dias. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Goulart into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bernardo Silva. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here.
Feeding it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Nunes. It's Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. And he's let fly! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Yehi. And it's Rodri. Cherki. Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's lost his man here. Garcia. That's a sharp pass. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's made its way to him. Here, big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. That's an imaginative pass. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nunes. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got to goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Gonzalo Garcia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Marmouche. Nicely weighted ball. Has a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. Nouri. O'Reilly. Oh, he takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Marmouche. And he's fell. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ruben Dias. And it's Rodri. Yehi. Well, Ruben Dias. And it's Rodri. Nunes. It's a good foot in there. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
Determined customer just would not take no for an answer. Can he get on the end of this? Arda Güler. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Arda Güler. Now this could be... And the shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cherki.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's on his way! Chouameni. And now they can clear their lines. Ruben Dias. Now Foden. And he's had it nicked away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's managed... He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Madrid get their fourth corner. They've played it short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Marmoush given the lift of his goal. He's had it taken off him. Yehi. O'Reilly. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's O'Reilly. And claimed it back swiftly. And time is up. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.